I am so late to this. Well, 2 months ago, Bow 6's reload time was changed along with the other rebalancing updates. The reaction seems pretty divided. I don't like the change at all. But before we get to the update, let's answer the question, what is Bow 6? Bow 6 is a heavy crossbow. It has a slow movement speed, the slowest shooting speed in the game, and most stats are useless on it. But it also deals massive damage, guaranteeing a 2-shot with pretty much every interaction. It was designed to defend your base from attackers, with its high damage making choke points very dangerous. However, after stats were properly added, it was quickly outclassed by pretty much every bow except the other crossbows. With loading speed and attack strength, other bows could deal just as much damage, but with significantly less cooldown, making Bow 6 much less viable. Players were forced to use full loading speed to survive, and were still thoroughly outclassed. Clearly, a rebalance was needed. But unfortunately, Pelican Party saw a loading speed obsessed, spammy meta, and decided to add one more bow to it. Bow 6, as I mentioned earlier, had a reload buff. This wasn't a slight change either. They more than doubled the reload speed. What? This made 2 loading speed at least as good as the previous 5 loading speed, if not slightly faster. But at the same time, this buff actually took away Bow 6's previous redeeming trait, its anti-cheat. Being a slow-loading, high-damage bow, it almost always 2-shotted, compared to Bow 1 or Bow 2, which had much faster reload times. Its anti-cheat was barely a problem. It was reliable. The new Bow 6 takes this core part of the bow away, so in an attempt to balance it, the update both wildly overpowered and severely hindered Bow 6 as a weapon, taking away all of its redeeming traits and just making it a medium loading, high anti-cheat bow made for spamming high damage shots. Essentially a worse Bow 2. Admittedly, the one case where this helps Bow 6 fully is when facing multiple targets, as it can shoot one, then shoot the other, and kill both of them much faster. However, if you're in a 2v1 or more, and your opponents aren't brain dead, then chances are you're gonna die anyways. So your best bet is typically shooting once then running away, preferably the one furthest from you, so when you run towards them, you're going towards the weaker opponent. But enough about strategy. Bow 6 isn't very good with the stat changes. So what could we do to fix it? That's the main part, but the original Bow 6 still isn't perfect when compared to other bows. Being the slowest bow to fire, it needs an extra ability of some kind to make it worth it compared to Bow 2 or Bow 3. I talked about possibilities in my last main video, so I'll keep this brief. Piercing shots or one-shotting under specific circumstances. And that's pretty much it. I could talk about the other updates, but most of them are pretty minor and I don't have too many complaints about them. I do like the Bow 5 update, and I'm kind of surprised by how many small details about the bow have changed. I guess takeaway here, if you're going to buff something, make sure you know what makes it good in the first place. Either way, this has been Sacred, and I'll catch you next time.